Hello, this is the James Harrison video diary for the 31st of August 2010. And here we are at Pearl Island or Pearl Farm in
Summer Island,
Philippines, in the Davao, city of Davao, second biggest city on the planet, and it's very nice. But I've had some very bad news that one of the teachers at my school has brought out a book called The Behaviour Guru, and the worst thing is that it looks like it's going to be really good. So that's put a dampener on the whole holiday. As you know, it's very annoying when people we know or friends become successful or do anything of value, because that then diminishes our own idea of self-worth. So a bit of a disaster. Tom Bennett, well done with your book, The Behaviour Guru. Good luck with that. So let's have a look around. It's very nice here. This is Tony Rose Senio / Flores, soon to be Harrison, hopefully. Bit of bad news there as well, of course. Had our application for...
No!
Sorry, it seemed to be a technical problem there. Had our application for unmarried visa. Well, at first it was turned down, and then we found out that the appeal could take up until the end of December. Here we are in August. A long wait lies ahead of us, perhaps. But it's not all bad. Let's have a look round. Just going to change the angle of the view. We're in some sort of waiting area here. Just got off the boat, and over here there's some lovely stuff. Can you see this? Beautiful island over there. Let's see if we can zoom in. What's going on over there? Yeah, there's a boat. Just went over there. We'll get a boat over there later. Only takes 5 minutes. Just pan round. Little thing over there. What's going on? Have a look. There you go, a little house in the middle of the sea. What's going on down here? Wow. Feeding frenzy for the fish. Oh, they're getting very excited. Sorry about the zoom in. The fish are loving their bits of bread. Who's doing the feeding there? Hello. Over here we've got some little houses that people live in when they're on holiday. Let's pan around again. And who's this? Hello? Ah.
Oh, yeah.
It's Tony Rose again.
Hello.
Let's just have a look over here then. Very nice, if you can afford it, which most people can't, of course. Over here we have swimming pool. Let's have a look. Pearl Farm sign and gong, and looks like a very lovely swimming pool. Might have to try that out later. So Tom Bennett's got a book. Well done for that. Well done for that, Mr. Bennett. Good luck with that. And other than that, it's all good. So see you soon. Thanks very much. Bye. Sorry, just finding the off switch. Here we go. on. Music still blasting out. About 6:15 a.m. So I thought, let's just stay calm, let's just get dressed, pop down to the pool and see if we can have a friendly word with those responsible. And we'll find out what happened by the pool in the next instalment. See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Comedy in the 70s with James Harrison. Comedy in the 70s was not the highly intellectual art form it is today. Back in the dark days of the 3-day week, audiences would laugh at pretty much anything. Indeed, it was seen as the height of sophisticated humour to take a random piece of film footage and play it backwards. Let's join James Harrison by the pool and see if we can recreate one of those golden moments.
So we've just climbed the hill, it's a lovely view, and now we're ready for part 3 of Incident by the Pool. So we've tried phone in reception, we've spoke to the assistant, but nothing's happened. So I'm now on my way to the pool for a friendly chat. And got to the pool, this must be about 6:20 by now, 6:20 a.m. and there I see maybe between 12 and 16 Philippine nationals, perhaps my age or older, and they're doing their aerobics, and there's a younger man who's leading the session. So the music's very loud, so I signalled to them, it's got to stop, and then went over to the mixer and faded out the music, so we now had some quiet. And then I decided to address the participants. The guy running it seemed to want to back away a little bit, and I remembered my training. Let's be positive first. Criticism sandwich. Let's be friendly and let's be very positive. So I started off with some praise. Well done for exercising. Exercise is a very good thing. It's very good that you're exercising, but it's actually disturbing me, and I've got my jet lag to consider. We've got other people's views and needs to consider, all in this together. So we need to turn the music down, get the music nice and quiet. We don't need loud music to exercise. By all means exercise, but we don't need loud music. Is there someone behind me?
Yeah.
People coming up the hill. So the people were listened very politely, and one or two of them seemed to be murmuring the sorts of things that might suggest that they were going to turn the music down. Other than that, I seemed to get little response. So I thought, okay, criticism sandwich, finish with a positive. Well done for exercising, and please turn it down. Quiet music, and I thought, job well done. Let's leave them to it. So off I went, pleased with myself that I hadn't lost the plot, hadn't gone nuts, and thinking good job done there. But don't worry, I will be completely losing it later on. So join me again for that instalment. So here we are, by the poolside, at waterfront, scene, the actual scene, legendary incident by the pool. This is what happened. So, after my victory with the aerobics group, I went back to celebrate with a snooze, and then half an hour later, the aerobics had finished, so I'm back to the pool for my morning swim. Oh, sorry, can we go for a second? Alright, that's better. So, life is a series of lessons, and it's how we respond to those lessons that separates us from those who don't respond to lessons. and I was on the verge of a very big lesson indeed. So sitting in this very chair after my morning swim, a lady would walk past, looked around and came back. I thought, here we go. She must have been one of those people doing the exercises. And sure enough, off she goes. She said, were you the person shouting at us this morning? So I said, well, I wasn't shouting at you, but I was speaking to you. And then rather than offer me her apologies or offer me a contract as a public speaker or anything like that, she proceeded to criticise me, and she said that I'd made them feel really bad. So suffice to say, we had a heated exchange, and I lost it a bit. But pretty soon I realised this was going to go nowhere, so I collected my things and walked off. And she continued her tirade, shouting abuse after me. I would say it was racist abuse, because she said, oh, well, look, you're in the Philippines now, you need to behave. And of course you wouldn't say that to someone from this country. So racist abuse. Racism never funny, and it's never big or clever. So that was that. I went back to the room and I thought, well, I could be in a big sea of trouble here. She might be an influential person. Davao is noted for its legendary low crime rate, and the reason that is they deal quite harshly with anyone who offends, even like a public execution, I've heard. So I'm thinking, well, if she's a big noise in this place, I could be in trouble. So to make sure I was safe, I booked a meeting with the manager, told him the story, and it was all good. And I believe shortly after that we received a basket of complimentary fruit from management by way of an apology. And at least I think that's why it turned up suddenly anyway. But there was no more incident after that. There was no comeback, no anything. That was the end of it. But what happened was it stayed in my mind. It kept playing in my mind. And when you have
Cue man with sign.
it stays in your mind, it normally means there's something to learn from this. And what I've learned is that I need to be able to control myself. It's all about self-control. And if I can do that, then I'll have gained something. So my target now is to learn how to control myself.